Step into the enchanting world of French country elegance with our garden furniture inspirations, blending charm, comfort, and timeless beauty. Stay with us to explore every detail that brings these spaces to life. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share your thoughts in the comments below. The garden opens in soft morning light, revealing wrought iron benches under arches of blush and cream roses. Cobblestone paths wind between blooms, leading to a round weathered table adorned with pastel ceramics and fresh lavender. Bees hum gently as the air carries jasmine's delicate fragrance. A sky washed in pale blue frames gravel pathways curving toward clusters of vintage French furniture. Wicker chairs surround an aged oak table topped with delicate ceramic pitchers of flowers. Hydrangeas and peonies create a romantic border, while sunlight glistens over an antique bird bath at the garden's edge. Sunlight streams through wisteria, painting lavender shadows over bistro chairs and a marble-top table. Lavender hedges and low moss-covered walls enclose the scene. A pale linen cloth flutters in the breeze, holding a wicker tray of apricots and porcelain cups. Beyond, golden light glows on distant garden edges. A white trellis draped with roses shelters clusters of weathered wooden seating. Cushions and soft florals rest on the benches, beside a zinc watering can filled with blooms. Cream gravel paths weave through lavender and foxgloves toward a shimmering stone fountain, framed by fragrant herb planters. Morning mist lingers over a patterned stone terrace where wicker armchairs encircle a central space. Roses, hollyhocks, and lavender rise in colorful tiers. A wrought iron bench with linen cushions rests against a clipped hedge. Far away, a gazebo roof glistens faintly with dew. Lavender rows guide the gaze toward a rustic seating area of reclaimed wood and distressed metal. A herringbone brick patio holds clay pots overflowing with ivy and blooms. Overhead, a pergola of climbing roses filters soft sunlight, while a bubbling fountain murmurs in the background. White fences frame a cottage garden with a long farmhouse table at its heart. Mismatched vintage chairs in chalky whites and greens surround linen runners in pale blush. Ivy garlands drape chair backs, as borders of cosmos and clematis sway in the gentle afternoon breeze. stone path leads through hydrangea blooms toward a quiet seating nook. Cream wrought iron chairs rest beside a zinc-top table scattered with wildflowers. Pea gravel crunches underfoot, bordered by lavender and rosemary. A weathered wall stands in the distance, bathed in fading golden light. Wide views reveal aged stone walls and tall cypress framing a garden bench beneath ivory climbing roses. Linen cushions soften its ornate frame. Flagstones and moss lead toward terracotta urns brimming with geraniums. The approaching sunset casts a warm golden haze over every surface. Midday brightness lights a symmetrical garden framed with clipped boxwood. A rustic farmhouse table holds earthenware pitchers and jars of blooms. Pastel-painted chairs with weathered finishes encircle the setting. Beyond, lavender rows stretch toward an arbor laden with cascading wisteria blossoms in full bloom. In the blush of dawn, wicker furniture rests on a cobblestone terrace bordered by roses and herbs. A whitewashed table holds ceramic bowls filled with ripe berries. Beyond, wildflower meadows ripple in the early light, framed by a low stone wall and rolling countryside views. Golden afternoon light washes over a patterned brick patio where white wrought iron chairs encircle a mosaic-tiled table. Tall hollyhocks sway nearby, their petals glowing. In a shaded corner, a vintage potting bench holds earthen pots brimming with trailing ivy, adding rustic charm to the refined garden setting. Pastel foxgloves and roses fill sweeping flower beds. A chalk-white bench beneath a blooming magnolia casts shifting shadows. A side table holds a weathered lantern beside a jug of fresh flowers. The air hums with bees, carrying the lilac scent drifting from a distant hedgerow. Cobblestones lead toward pale wicker seating under a rose-covered arch. Linen cushions in floral patterns soften each chair. A lace-draped table holds enamel pitchers filled with hydrangeas. Surrounding borders overflow with daisies and delphiniums, creating a scene alive with color and gentle movement. Terrace gardens descend in lavender and rosemary rose to a stone courtyard. An antique French table with wrought iron legs and a reclaimed wood top anchors mismatched chairs painted in faded blues and creams. Potted geraniums cluster around, their vivid red blooms bright against muted stone. Gravel paths curve through roses and catmint, leading to a mint-painted wrought iron bench beneath clematis vines. The curves of the furniture echo the garden's organic shapes. A nearby table holds weathered terracotta pots, as the warm air carries mingled scents of herbs and flowers. A wide lawn leads to wicker chairs in faded white, flanking a weathered oak table. Botanical patterned cushions add softness. Lavender rose border the setting, while a vintage enamel watering can rests nearby, reflecting the golden light of a lingering summer evening. An ivy-draped stone wall borders a terrace where pale cream bistro chairs circle a marble-top table. Afternoon light glimmers on the surface. Herb planters line the wall and peonies in full bloom sway gently, their layered petals glowing softly in the warm air. A gravel path flanked by roses and lavender leads to a courtyard with rustic French furniture. Muted sage chairs surround a reclaimed wood table topped with jars of wildflowers. Topiaries stand tall around the perimeter, framing the looser shapes of blooming borders beyond. Late afternoon light glows over a white-painted wrought iron set on a weathered terrace. A linen runner stretches across the table, supporting ceramic pitchers of roses, lavender, and sweet peas. Beyond, pastel waves of delphiniums and foxgloves blend into the green distance. We hope you've enjoyed this journey through French country garden elegance, filled with inspiring ideas for your own outdoor retreat. Your feedback means the world to us. Subscribe, like, and leave a comment to share your favorites. Until next time, may your garden always bloom with beauty.